Top of the Tuesday morning, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to the Dose. Jereme Kleven here, alongside the magic man, Mr. Mark Hutchins.
And it's magical.
And the beast behind the glass, Mr. Byron Filson. Gentlemen,
Hi.
I'm hungover.
Lies.
Not from any substances or anything like that. I have a B-relevant event hangover. Which brings us to our guest we have in the house, one of the speakers from yesterday, who has to be on a hangover trajectory as well, Mr. Ryan Hodge. Sir.
Good morning.
Morning, boys. So stoked to be here.
Thanks for joining us.
Here.
Spending some time together the last couple days in town from Canada, staying on the North American Trail. You guys going around the country with the Be Relevant event. You and Mr. Sheplak, who we'll have on in a few days from now. But yes, thank you for rolling in the studio.
Oh, it's amazing. I've been here once before, and it was such an honor to speak with all of the amazing My Home Group agents, and it was a great vibe yesterday, and just
and other agents too. We had a good mix yesterday.
Absolutely, huge turnout, and that's what happens when you contribute to the market and show some value. You're going to get a lot of people that want to come in and have a look, and I can see what you guys are doing from up in Canada on a very regular basis, and it's just amazing to watch you guys grow. So good for you.
Oh, we appreciate that. It was quite the event, and all kinds of agents from all over the valley, and you guys take everybody on the ride, and it's just it's really, really good stuff. So let's get back down to it. Get back down to a little business. So yesterday, you delivered again a tremendous message. Really focusing on really things that we always talk here on the Dose. And I know you've listened, you've been on before. Things that you can control, right? And one of the things you were speaking a lot on was a tool that we all have at our fingertips: Facebook.
Absolutely. It's the number one platform that our potential clients and the consumer engages on. That is just a fact. And I think too often we're saying the right things to the wrong people and the wrong things to the right people. And when you get onto a platform like Facebook, it's just an easy way to engage softly, not in a, salesy fashion, but to engage and enroll the potential consumer and get them knowing about you and then promoting the message, which is ultimately, how to help people buy and sell real estate.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I know your first year in the business, you did over 100 deals in your first year, and largely from Facebook.
Yes, 117 homes in my first full year in the business. 34 of them came from Facebook alone.
Wow.
Huge.
Another 27 of them through my database, but Facebook was a big part of that. And, that's the message that I tried to deliver. I showed how to do over 30 transactions, but when you apply the proper systems and strategy, anyone that wants to do it can do over 100 transactions through that platform alone.
Yeah. So when you decided that you were going to get business via Facebook and really started to use and dive into that channel, where do you start?
You start with a simple dialogue, and I do a lot of private messaging. It's basically prospecting through Facebook.
Absolutely.
But all that it is an online conversation. Social media is a network where you get to engage and share with potential family and friends. And that's the audience us as realtors want. So by just sending out simple messaging, whether it's, I'm new to a company, I'm new to real estate, or, I'd like to send you some information by serving and supporting others, you're going to get those people enrolling back. And I never say, please come buy or sell a house with me. But that like anything, even offline, the conversation is going to go back to how's the market? How's your real estate business doing? And that's where the opportunity exists.
So you really fire first with building a relationship, or are you trying to ask if they need anything?
100% build the relationship first. Soft messaging, gentle reminders, reminding people that we are in the business of helping them. And usually that conversation comes back tenfold because you're just giving soft touches that you're a realtor and you're ready to help them.
How often?
I do monthly private messaging, and that's where I started. So I started doing monthly private Facebook messaging. I've tracked my results. 1 in every 54 private Facebook messages should result in a transaction for me.
Wow.
So it's crucial to enroll the right people, right? You want to make sure that you're getting the right people that are potential buyers, sellers, or those that have the ability to refer.
And did you say you're creating groups too with those people? Are you creating like actual buyer groups, seller groups, or whatever it is through where you found them or the resource?
I'm grouping I'm grouping them offline in different databases. The key is just to target market, because if you put them into the proper CRM or, even if it's something like Excel, you can start determining who moved 5 years ago, and your messaging might change to those people.
Okay, gotcha. So it's somewhat manual, which is the way it should be, right?
Yes.
Are you starting in any particular order? Or you just kind of
So when I started a little program called Facebook A to Z. So there's 26 letters in the alphabet, 30 days in the month.
Do you guys use Z there too for Z?
Yes. Yes.
Like in Australia, when the guy's like, why Z? I was like, Z, huh? I love it. Sorry, I heard that. It just brought back memories. That's cool. So go ahead. So you call it A to Z.
Also known as A to Z.
A to Z.
A to Z. Facebook A to Z. I'll bring the American version today. So I started a little program called Facebook A to Z. 26 letters in the alphabet, 30 days in the month. Day 1, I'd go through the A's. Day 2, I'd go through the B's. And I'd send them a simple little message. Hi, how are you? It's been a little while. I'm just getting started in a new business. I'd like to send you some information. Please send me your email address, phone number, and mailing address.
Wow.
And it was simple. I got about a 30% response rate when I first started. And a lot of people were ready to just buy and sell already. It's amazing how many people want to support you if you come at them from the right direction with the right purpose and intention.
Yeah. So first of all, appreciate the kind words on everything that you've been seeing us doing down here in Phoenix. And, we see you doing the same thing up in Canada. You are a broker owner of, the largest, private firm, in your marketplace.
Which is huge.
You're in the trenches, obviously. Not obviously, you're in the trenches still, in production. Right. And, having a team as well that you lead. And, I know you wear a lot of hats. How do you balance all those? How are you balancing your time for the different things you're doing?
Sure. Well, I'm lucky to have a great business partner as well. We really had to define our roles when we started the company. And, as we've grown, and we've had great growth as well. But the key for me with balance is just really blocking that time, creating periods of time throughout my day that are absolutely non-negotiable. I start out with personal development, such as a gym, reading, meditation, whatever it might be, first, followed by the non-negotiables for my family. And then I would follow that up with non-negotiable lead generation activity, whether that's on the brokerage side or on my sales side, that nothing's going to get in the way. It's not going to be an offer. It's not going to be a meeting. It's not going to be, a problem from one of our agents. It's just non-negotiable time that keeps that pipeline full and me fully productive.
That's so hard to do. I know people struggle with that all the time. We talk about, taking control of your schedule as much as you possibly can, really, truly. And it gets especially hard when people get busy. They forget to do it, So can people connect with you on Facebook and watch what you're doing out there?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
mention that.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you don't mind, reach out to Ryan Hodge, because again, I want to get into a couple of the actual specific to the time of year messages that you're sending, because again, we see what you're doing, and it's not always as simple maybe as you made it sound. I mean, you do a lot of very tailored, specific things to various times of year. So I want to dive into that a little bit. Reach out to Ryan Hodge on the good old FB. Follow you where else? Instagram?
Yeah, you follow me on Instagram, RyanHodge54. You can always hit me up at ryanhodge.com. And by all means, get into our real estate group, Be Relevant. And that's a great place of contribution and abundance. And you'll get lots of good ideas from a number of great people.
Absolutely. Awesome. That is a great group. I want to plug that as well. The Be Relevant group on Facebook. I mean, you have everyone from broker owners to some of the most elite producers in the entire country, all over the world, all over the country and the world. So, guys, have a great day. Go out there and get it. We'll be back for I was going to say for round 2, but we'll be back again with Ryan Hodge tomorrow. Talk to you guys tomorrow.
See ya.
See ya.